A-TEK is a woman-owned small business located here in the McLean, Virginia area. We are a federal government contractor, so we provide services to the federal government agencies such as Department of Homeland Security, National Institutes of Health, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Department of Justice, predominantly in the areas of enterprise IT, application development, data analytics, and scientific support services. So we decided to relocate from Maryland to Northern Virginia as part of a strategic solutioning type of thing. And so as we redesigned, we wanted to be more fresher, to give us more of an IT, scientific look and feel. When we did the rebranding, now we were classified as a company that operated at the intersection of science and IT. And so the design really had to be techy as well as sciencey. So some of the things we wanted to incorporate in this space was a more open and airy feel, first and foremost. And we wanted to create a space that was more collaborative in nature. So we're really looking for a space that could be built out to give us some of that. So, and that's what this space does. So DBI really took that concept and ran with it. You know, gave us that open, airy feel, but also gave us on Google Light kind of somewhat of an atmosphere. As far as how the employees accepted it, everyone was very excited because we consolidated 2 offices into 1. We interviewed a number of companies, and I think DBI was the last company that we talked to. And Michael was critical to that decision. It was more around his concepts and how he looked at our new branding and demonstrated to us how we could fold that brand into our space all throughout. And he sold me on how he would be able to demonstrate that. His designs and just his concepts overall really kind of brought it all together. And so I'm very visual, so seeing it kind of laid out on paper was one thing, but then when he started pulling the color palettes together and helping me to envision how this was going to be, then it really kind of made it, it sold itself, and the end result speaks volumes. And the whole team was just fantastic, and even to this day, still checking on Michael. It was tedious. It was almost like building a new house because there were so many decisions to be made. At the same time, I was still trying to run the business. We were still operating out of our old space and trying to get as many people involved in the process, so I wasn't kind of carrying the load, myself. But the way Michael and Kate kind of laid it all out, they worked around our schedule. They came to us periodically, we came to them periodically. So I think by us kind of working as an integrated group really kind of helped the process along where it didn't seem as painful as it could have been. And the fact that he gave me options, that helped the process along as well, as opposed to I have to decide. I just know what I like when I see it, and he gave me enough options where I was able to pull things together. So the overall process, because Michael and Kate worked so well together, not only with their internal team, but also with the external vendors that were providing us all of the supplies, that they somewhat shielded us from a lot of that, and I think because of that, it kind of made it a little bit less painful. I believe it has, and we designed it that way because initially we sought out to want to move staff out of offices into a more open, more collaborative space so that we could step out of our offices into an open space and be able to just kind of interchange and interact with one another. And so I think it has allowed our team to work closer together. All of our offices have glass, so there's not a lot of walls, so we can see each other kind of coming and going, and kind of easily kind of stop in, and chat or discuss a project or whatever it might be, and then the open bullpen space back there, we can all just step right out of our offices. We're in the bullpen, and so it really does help with that communication flow. And like I said, the collaboration was really one of the key components as to why we designed the space the way we did. I appreciate, again, the care and feeding that you guys provided, to us. It really made all the difference, in the world. And just some of the recommendations that the team made to us. Well, maybe you don't want to do it this way. Here's another alternative. Those things go such a long way in helping to ease any concern that we had as we transition to this area. So.